A very good evening to you, and welcome back to what is an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous evening down here at RAF Mildenhall. And I just thought I'd pop on and update you with anything that's been going on and what have you, with a little bit of a look. It is always a look. We may have something heading our way very soon, but hey, don't hold me to that one. We will find out fairly soon. But anyway, as you pop along, and if anybody joins us, which they certainly are, thank you very much everybody for popping along. What can we tell you? Well, I filmed a couple of bits while we were off air, but it has been very quiet this afternoon, so there was no point going live because we just had a couple of things come in, and I think one of them went in the circuit once or twice, but really that's been about it. It's been a very quiet afternoon, but hey, with weather like this, who cares? You know, it's been absolutely great. In fact, what is it? It's right about getting towards 6:25 in the evening here in the UK, and I tell you, the sun is burning the backs of my legs. It really is beautiful. What a fabulous evening. And thank you, the folks who are leaving the messages in the chat room. I'll double check to make sure we've got some aircraft heading our way. I think there's a KC-135. And also, it looks like we've got a Navy Herc heading our way, but whether they're going to just bypass us, hey, you just never know. But let's have a look anyway at the radar, the virtual radar servers, and hope they do head our way. Right, so first up, it certainly looks like it's heading towards us. That is... It's a KC-135. It's not giving, on the system I'm looking at the moment, it's not giving a call sign, but it's down at 11,000 feet, and hopefully it'll head our way. The other aircraft, moving very slowly, I must admit, is, and I don't know how, I'd imagine it's accurate, but we also have another aircraft as well, which is that's given convoy 6512, and that's the Hercules, the Lockheed C-130T Hercules. That's what it says in front of me, and moving along very slowly. But whether it's coming here, I don't know. What's its altitude? Let's have a look. 19,000 feet, so it's looking hopeful. So we'll keep our eyes on those. So that's literally why I thought, okay, we'll hit the live and say hi to everybody, because I did say I would try and go back live for you if we had some action, but as I said, it's been very quiet this afternoon, but certainly not complaining. And what is that you spy in front of you? Well, yes, of course. As you can see, it looks like a jumbo jet. Well, it is, I suppose, but it's what they call the E4. And there it is, somebody walking by it. Right, so who is in the chat room this evening? So we mentioned, I don't know if I have mentioned, yes, of course, we mentioned Mark. So hiya, Mark says, all right, Stu Bear. And Charlie Greenwood, James, is that Millet, whatever. Evening, mate. I was there. Oh, evening, mate. I wish I was there right now. Well, I'll tell you, my man, it is it's gorgeous here. We just need a few aeroplanes because it's... as I said, been very quiet. Amar Assad, who wrote Bandit 99, Wayne JR says evening all. Mark Green says hi Stu. Zoe Marie 28, hello everyone. Who else have we got? Jason Yogi Bear, Lily's Trains. Hey, Lily's Trains, good to see you again. Hey, good timing for you after you've been at school all day. PJ, and we've got Phil Tovey, Mike B, Stuart Ramsey, Shane Smith, Carl Schill, PJ, Jason Yogi Bear. Let's have a look. A lady by the name of Julie Rotherham. I haven't got a clue who that is. Shane Smith, Marjolaine, Stuart Ramsey. Right, let's have a look. C-130 is on Airways. All right. Who else? Mark Green, Mike B, Matt Smith. Good evening. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, we're all right. Nice one, Lilies. Shane Smith, Gareth Davis, Phoebe Stern, Gary Inge. Hey, the list goes on and on and on. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. All right, let's have a look. Let's go back to the radar programs, virtual radar servers, and what have you. If I can find the page, anyway, that's what I'm trying to do right now. But hey, don't shoot me down in flames if nothing turns up. But hopefully, we'll get something for you. But normally by this time, we've got rotors running and what have you from Ospreys and all sorts of things starting to happen. But seems like today is one of those quiet days. Let's have a look. With that Hercules is still heading south, has not turned yet, and at 19,000 feet. So if it starts heading east, there's a fair bet it will be heading, it's starting to turn now. So let's hope that happens. And descending is that KC 135. So hopeful of getting that for you. In fact, it's not too far away at all now. It's just approaching Ely, so it'll probably go around the back and over Bury St Edmunds and pop in. What's the altitude? 9,000. Just coming up to, just descending to make that 8,900. So certainly descending. So that is looking hopeful. But early days in the stream for this evening, and I'm not I've got to say that, haven't I? Not expecting to be on for too long, because there's nothing really going on. But normally when I say that, all of a sudden Ospreys come into action, and the Strix aircraft, that's the call signs they normally use, the C-130s, they normally start to power up and what have you. But anyway, who knows? But if you do look at these virtual radar servers, you will notice there's quite a few fast jets knocking about, i.e. Typhoons. What's that all about, Alfie? Well, I'll tell you what it's all about. They're night flying this week at Coningsby. And no doubt that intrepid video chap, James, is probably down there filming them and doing all sorts. Well, hopefully just filming them. We don't want him doing his all sorts. So just bear with us for a little bit longer, and hopefully we'll bring you some action fairly soon. But meanwhile, who is in the chat room? Who else? Has anybody else joined us? If you are watching this and you wondered what's going on, where are we? Well, the title should give it away. Live streaming from RAF Mildenhall over here in Suffolk. And of course, as usual, you're with Stu Bear in the chair. And it's great to have your company, so thank you for joining us. Keezy, hi Keezy, nice to see you. Stu, good to see you. The channel is growing nicely. Oh yes, it's all thanks to you guys. When you've got the best moderator on, yeah, she's all right, you know. Don't give her too much, you know. Don't. I wouldn't be without her. She's a good friend. That's the most important thing. Somebody asked the other day, said, hey, can I be a mod? And said, yeah, no problem. You know, you can enjoy whatever music you want. You know, I'm definitely, I wouldn't call myself a mod. I'm sort of a soul boy. I love soul music. But then, of course, I realised what they were talking about. And so I said, no, there's only one person that can do that. And I've got the best in the business. So thank you. Okay, look to my right, and we might see that 135. Let's have a look. I'm as blind as a bat, no doubt, as I see it. It's probably going around the back. Don't know if any of these guys can see it. How far out is it, do you know? Can you see it?
Yeah, if you have a quick look up there.
Let's have a look. We can see it. Thank you very much. Let's poke the camera over in that direction. And there it is. Should go a little bit clearer in just a moment. Long ways out, but buzzing along pretty quickly. We shall pick that up on finals fairly soon. So we'll get ready for that. As soon as it gets into view, I'll start to move the camera in that direction. So thank you. Who alerted me to that? It was on my right hand side. The Soul Bear to right. Gary Inge, nice to see Gary. JR says, yep, it's downwind. Ah yes, it was James, I think. Stu, look to your right. Yep. Thank you for your observant. Are you actually here? James. Andrew Austin. Am I going to Lakenheath at all? I really no idea. I just love it down here. Right, where is that? Shouldn't be let's see how wide he's going to go. Okay, we'll move the camera across. Might be too far away to be able to zoom in, but we'll see. We'll give it a go. There she is. Just going past that water tower. Is that a water tower? It's got to be. Really is going pretty quick. Hey, could you stay in the circuit? Earlier in the day, around about an hour and a half ago, we had another KC-135 come in under call sign of Gold. And we can always show that for you just a little bit later in the show. And I say I'm not expecting to be on there too long this evening. Right, I shall get back to the chat room in a few minutes, but right now let's concentrate on getting this landing of this aircraft, or even better, if it stayed in the circuit for a couple of hours. But I don't think that's going to happen. We'll find it in a mo. There we go. Still quite a few people down here at Johns Field enjoying this gorgeous, beautiful weather. Look at it. Absolutely superb. And at this time of the day, of course, the sun has moved around and it's behind us. He is gone higher. So that looks promising, doesn't it? It's going to fly straight through. Let's see. Just being slightly obscured at the moment, but don't worry. We'll pick it up in just a moment. What a stupid place to put a barbed wire. Metal fence. Anyway, any second. Here we go. Going through nice and fast. going to be a bit of a challenge when he gets towards me because he's going to go right over the top. Wow. So we'll lose it for a second just while it clears that bit of fence. Okay, pick it up again. Do you remember me saying when it was going around at the time before, I was saying, crikey, that's going a bit quick. And wow, he certainly was going pretty swiftly. But gears down this time, so I would expect this just to be a full stop landing. I haven't got a clue if that's the case because I've got no radio running. I can certainly hear some action coming from somewhere. Let's have a look. Sounds like, well, it's either a tractor or an APU running. So let's keep our fingers crossed we get some more action for you this evening. So there your Ospreys, absolutely no movement from any of them at the moment. How many are out at the moment? There we go, so that answers the question. And let's keep moving the camera along so you can see what else we have here at the moment. A C-17. Another C-17. And I think there should be another one. And another one down there. Okay, approaching finals right now at KC-135. And around she goes round the back. Okay. Keep the camera on that for a moment while I have a quick look at that Hercules. Is it heading our way? I've no idea. Let's have a quick look anyway. Right, let's have a look. See what the virtual radar servers are telling us. Nope, it looks like it is just flying over the UK, and let's have a look. Fairly low altitude really for transiting, but it's at just under 19,000 feet. What are we talking about? It's that Lockheed C-130T Hercules. Call sign Convoy 6512, and it certainly missed us. And it's currently over heading towards Basingstoke. And looks like it'll go over the top of Odium very, very soon. Oh, now that's a place I absolutely love as well. I was down there last summertime, but typical for me, I picked the week when they were doing their night flying up, I think just south of Liverpool. I can certainly hear other aircraft, whether they're powering up or whether it's just an APU actually running. I have no idea. Whether you guys know more, we will find out from the chat room. I'm talking a little bit quiet because I don't want to annoy too many people. There's quite a few folks around at the moment. They don't want to hear me spoiling their videos or whatever they're doing. But I've got to say, thanks to a couple of guys here, they've been keeping an eye open on the kit and everything. Are you guys, you're staying for a bit longer, or are you going soon?
Don't really know yet.
Well, it's a beautiful evening for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think is that an aircraft, you think, powering up over there? Yeah, yeah. Yep. You got. Yeah, you guys are going out live now on the internet. Is it okay to film you so people can? Yeah. Okay. Tell us a bit about yourself. I tell you what, I'm going to move the camera around. Got a couple of guys here, and they've been absolutely brilliant, keeping an eye on the kit when I kept popping off for a brew and what have you. So, what's your name, sir?
Martin.
That's Martin. Hi, Martin. Martin's and Kevin. Whereabouts you from, guys?
We're from Martin's from Spalding, Lincolnshire.
Spalding. Nice one.
I'm from Hull Beach.
Hull Beach. Oh well, pretty close together. Yeah. Do you ever get down to Hull Beach?
Go to the range.
Yeah. Is it any good down there these days?
Yeah. Very, very good on a Tuesday, Thursday night. It's the
late night till about 10 o'clock.
It's most likely the copters that get down there.
Yeah.
Chinooks, Apaches,
Wildcat.
Wildcats,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then fixed wing the rest of the week.
Right.
Yeah.
The last time I went, sorry, I've just turned the mics up, guys, so I'm a bit louder so you can hear these guys. And the last time I went there was very little turning space. Is it still like that?
It is.
There ain't no turning space.
No.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Very, very
You
careful.
best go up to the bank and park at this end of the bank and
Yeah.
just walk.
Just walk.
if I went up with a camper, I probably wouldn't be able to turn round, would I?
No.
Deep drains.
No.
Yeah,
Very deep
exactly.
drains.
I wouldn't want to reverse round there. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's a lovely. On a good day, there is a lot of activity down there.
Yeah.
The Americans,
Yeah.
the RAF,
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, we've been going down there years.
Mm.
We can remember when the A10s was going down there on the tower.
Oh, brilliant.
F-111s,
Most impressive one out.
Well, it'd be good if we get to see some A10s this year. You never
We've
know.
heard, we were told that they are coming in next month to Lakenheath.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Yes,
from Davis, Montana, is it?
Well, hey guys, you didn't hear it from me. You heard it from these guys here. But you never know. Yeah.
And also
Just refresh my memory because I've got a brain like a sieve. Martin, is it?
Martin.
And
Kevin.
Martin and Kevin. Right, you take care and hey, keep on sunbathing, enjoy. And hope, let's keep your fingers crossed we get some action. And you're going out on Air Show World right now. So subscribe, make sure. What a great bunch of guys, really. I've got to say thanks to them. Well, we can hear something. It's in my left hand side. Okay, I'm going to turn the mics back down again. There we go. Down on that one. Down on that one. Is that better? There we go. Right, I think we're pretty level. Maybe a little bit more. I don't want to over modulate. Whatever you do, don't over modulate. Could be embarrassing. There we go. Yep, that seems pretty even. Right, where the devil were we? Right, we were just deciding, throwing a coin up and deciding what we were going to do, whether we're going to go off air or just hang on for just a little bit longer. Any ideas if the E4 is due out tonight? Looking at it, I really don't think so. I'm putting my money on the roulette wheel of aircraft of tomorrow. But who knows? I certainly don't. Shane Smith, hiya Shane, Bandit 99, Alison Bowers, Jason Yogi Bear, anybody else we can say hi to right now? Robert is cool. Let's have a look. Is this England? You bet your bottom dollar, yes. Andrew Austin, I see, you didn't hear it from me. Random question, what frequency is best for... Oh, I don't know. I have no idea when it comes down to the radios and what have you. You little ligger. You lig. I said ligger. Lig. It's some slang we have in this country. Meaning, I'm telling a pork pie. Pork pie, lie. I really... Offhand, I don't know the frequency, but they're easy enough to find. Just Google it, and I'm sure you'll be able to find that. Limey, okay, he's been with his Canon. Oh, you mean your camera? Nice one. He's been down the airfield and taken some photographs. Nice one. Well, hey. You know where to show the photographs. There's that Facebook group, which is called, are you ready for it? If you've not already joined, it's the Air Show World fan page. And you can certainly check that out and post photographs and whatever else. Lewis. Hello, Lewis. How the devil are you? Oh, wildlife as well. He's into all sorts, isn't he? And we're going to give a special mention right now to the man himself. He knows I'm going to mention him right now, and he's got a smiley... Is that a smiley face? I can't really tell. But it's Elvis. Hello, Elvis. Oh, it looks like he's got a party hat on. Cool. Anyway, Elvis, good to see you. And we have... What are you like? Who is this? Phoebe Stern. My goodness gracious, what is that? Sorry, she sent me a photograph, and it's a lump of bread with, is it bacon? Or a bit of ham? With a load of, a bit of gravy as well. Oh, you northerners know how to live, don't you, hey? With a bit of gravy on it as well. Nice one. Christian, is this live? Question mark. Yep, it is, because I'm talking to you right now. It is 9 minutes to 7 here live in the United Kingdom. And you're Stu Bear in the chair. Literally, I'm sat down, chilling out, getting a suntan, even at nearly 7 o'clock. Fantastic. Architect Design, our good friend, he's always there. You're a top man. Thank you very much, and thank you to all your support that you've given to Airshow World. We've got Strix pinging. All right. Well, that's a good sign, isn't it, hey? So if you can put up with my banter for just a little bit longer, a little bit more, you might just see a C-130, one of them MC-130 Strix. I mean, hey, it could just take off and disappear for the evening, or could stay in the circuit for a little while. We'll find out. Julia, I like that. I've just seen it. Julia says, I always read that tale as unsafe. The birds are singing. Baz Jansen, love the full colour round. Yeah, it looked good, didn't it, on that KC-135? Yes, I certainly enjoyed that. So JR, thank you. Yeah, that C-130 decided not to come and see us this evening. What a shame. That would have been really nice. You never know. Might go for a bit more of a jolly and then eventually turn round and head back this way. It was the fact that it was transiting quite lowish level, you know, around about 20,000 feet, 18,000, what have you, and I thought, oh, well, there's a good chance it could end up coming our way. I just saw Phil Tovey in the chat room, and then I've lost him, but Phil, always good to see you on, from Warwick, in Warwickshire. Hey, by the way, Phil, how did you get on at the Midlands Air Festival? Did you have a good time? Which day did you go? And I hope you enjoyed it. Jim Gemmell, hey Jim. Sparky. Matrix Aviation. Of course I can. David Edwards, it'd be an absolute pleasure. That's it. All you have to do is ask, and the bear will certainly move the camera around. In fact, we shall do I'll tell you what, we'll do a complete pan of everything for you. All right. So here we are, Johnsfield. Let's move it around nice and slowly. You get a full idea where the sun will be setting later. And for this time of the evening, look at it, people just chilling out, enjoying the beautiful early summer evening. A couple of people walking their dog, but obviously they're base people. Base people? Is that the best word you could come up for? Anyway, military staff. So let's, so there's your E4, which you've been looking at for quite a while. You've got right in front of it a CV-22 Osprey, and another one, and another one. We've got a couple of those special, are they Beechcrafts? Those special ones over there. I think there's two of the keen-eyed. There's the other one. C-17. Yesterday we had quite a few C-17s coming in and out throughout the day. Is there something else behind that? I don't think so, no. So there you have another one. I think way down the end of the runway there should be another one. And we'll keep on moving for you. Down the other end there's a row of KC-135s, the base ones. And you can also see, if I zoom right in, I know I don't like zooming in too much because then it starts to get a little bit blurred, but there's a base one in the middle of two other ones from different bases. Okay, you see those? Right, I'm going to zoom back out again, see what else. We'll keep on moving around, gives you an idea of the wind. There's another tail of a KC-135, one of the Hercules and the Hercs. See that building behind there? There should be a lot more all parked up, and I got a feeling we'll probably be getting one of those coming out fairly well. It would be good, wouldn't it? There's my mate's house. Let's keep on rolling around, see if we can see anything else. A few people wanting to see the aircraft down Pollard's Lane. And there you go, there's your full 360, showing you what it's like down here. So sorry, I'm not bringing you any actual other aircraft around at the moment, but I can only... Oh! The tone of that aircraft changes for a second, whether that was the wind picking up. We will see anyway. But if we don't get anything fairly soon, I won't bore you to tears with the rabbit and what have you. Talking of rabbits, there's loads of hares down here, we keep saying. Spot the hare. Let me know if you find one. Or stick it on my head. Lily Strains says, sorry I didn't answer the question first time off because I was a little bit busy panning round. That's who was it? Lily Strains was asking. An Airbus Beluga. Oh, you bet your bottom dollar, yes. Last December, in between lockdowns when we were still allowed to go out, we had the Beluga XL coming to East Midlands Airport, and I popped up and filmed that. So all you've got to do a quick search, Lily Strains, do a search on Airshow World, right? You can search through all the videos that are there, and just literally type in Beluga XL or just Beluga, and you should find it. And I featured it several times also, obviously on some of the live streams. There we go. So I did see your message in the end, but thank you very much. Hope you didn't mind us just deleting all the other ones because it filled up the chat room, if that's all right with you. But thank you very much. If I don't see your message immediately, hopefully I will get back to it at some point. Hi Stuart, airline is live at East Midlands Airport tonight. Yeah, I believe they are. Yeah, they said they were going to be there, and so I certainly hope they have they'll have a great evening. I'm sure from around about 8 or 9 o'clock. That's when it gets busy. In between 8 and sort of 9:30 in the evening, gets pretty busy there, and I should know because that's where the bear's cave is. Jason, what are you looking at? Laura, hiya Laura, always good to see Laura. I always want to say tell Laura I love her. I don't know why, it's just a name and a song. I think we've got King Henry in here somewhere. MRSA. I've just joined. What aircraft is that? Right, what are we looking at the moment? I think you're looking at a Hercules, aren't you? Yes, you are. And I think we should have one of those taxiing out soon. Possibly, maybe, sometime. And also, I did a complete 360 to show you what else was in here. But the real star of the show at the moment, for the last few days, is that rather nice and very rare, as you can see, that E4. Don't ask me when it's going to go. I have no idea. So sorry, every now and again I repeat what I've said earlier in the show, but obviously people join and pop in and go out and have a cup of tea, have a drink, and whatever you do. Martin, evening Stu and Julie, how the devil are you doing, and all that good stuff. So I've just had an alert come up from Street Cat Bob. He's doing a live stream. Well, not Street Cat Bob, but it's a memorial thing for him, because I think he died 12 months ago today. Such a shame. So don't start me off on animals. Soft as grease when it comes to animals. No MRSA. It's as I said, it's the E4. Okay, so wherever. When Air Force One is normally about, there's a couple of those buzzing around somewhere. If you want to, I'm not going to go into details what it does and what have you. It probably wouldn't do for me to say too much on here, but just Google it and you'll find out everything about it, and you'll find it's quite an interesting aircraft. Jim Gemmell, hiya Jim. Mike De Vita says hello, hello to you. John Zink. Nice one. Laura says you can sing to me anytime, Stu. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you wouldn't like my singing at all, you know. I'm just fidgeting at the moment in the rucksack, just looking for a little charger for the phone, because we don't want to lose you. So if you hear a little bit of noise, honestly, it's not me eating sweets or anything like that. Honestly, no, it's not. I'm not even eating crisps. Let's have a look how we're doing. Right, okay. Well, I'm going to hopefully stay with you just a little bit longer, but as I said, if that Hercules doesn't start moving soon, I'll probably go off air, relocate back to the van, and come back live with you just a little bit later, okay? But I'll keep going just a little bit longer. So there's Lewis telling everybody about that aircraft. Okay, see, it's okay for you to tell people, but while I'm actually talking live, I better not say too much about it. You never know. You never know who's listening. Shane Smith. Hiya, Shane. C130J is starting. Thank you very much there, M_. No, what's that? Nordy? Whatever it is. You have some strange names, I tell you. But it all means something to everybody, because a lot of these folks have got YouTube channels, obviously, and some pretty good ones as well as that. Just like SHGP, Virtual Aviation. He's got a good YouTube channel. Spends hours and hours doing his the videos, a bit like the bear. And but what he does, it's Steve. What he does, he does the flight sim stuff, and rather cool as well. You know, like the Lancaster and Spitfires and all of that. Spends hours, months, whatever. So fair play to you. Drift Gaming and Cars says, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, mate. Nice. Thank you for joining us once again. And if you are new to all of this malarkey, don't forget to subscribe. You'll make my day, because those subscriptions are really going up high and well past the 60,000 now and climbing all the time. So thank you, everybody, for supporting. Don't forget, don't worry about subscribing. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a bean. All right, and obviously free to everything's free. It's like me, free as a bird. What are we up to? Okay, so that's a good mention for everybody. I hope I've mentioned everyone. If not, I'll slap my wrist for me now. Okay, Sparky. Yeah, we mentioned Sparky earlier. What earth it? Can you hear that high-pitched sound? Ah, right, of course. Many congratulations, Steve. I saw the Facebook post you did the other day. Congratulations to Steve and his wife. Yes, they've had a new addition to the family. So many congrats. Now that very high-pitched sound you can hear, it's not an aircraft, it's a tractor with a trailer going right by my van. Be careful. Be very careful. It's come to collect the bales of straw that are being all collected. Shane Smith, hi to you. Ferrets. See what else? Make me laugh, make me cry, but always put a good message into the chat room. And if you're just watching this right now and you're wondering what the heck's going on, why am I looking at a blank runway with no aircraft at the moment? Well, it's pretty quiet. We think we've got something powering up, and I'm just trying to keep this going a little bit longer before I go off air. But I may go off air and I say relocate. And Katie says, oh, thanks, Stu. Hey, Katie, we'll always give you a mention. There we go. Get the ferrets out of it. There we go. Fidget. So I was just looking for the charger for the phone, which we've plugged in, and we'll get a little bit more power. Usman, he's in Pakistan. Hi, Usman. Hope you're having a good evening. Let me think. Yes, they're ahead of us. So what is it? About 4 hours ahead. Of course, it's evening here now, so it's night time, probably about 10 o'clock where he is, but 11, whatever. Sure, he'll probably let me know. Lily Strain says, Stu, any planes or helicopters you haven't seen? Right. Gosh, I really don't know. I don't know. Thank you, It's 11 minutes past 11. Oh, that's cat time. Sorry, 11:11. Why do I say is it cat time? Always reminds me of cat's eyes. I don't, real cats. Yeah, strange association. Right, what I'm going to do, okay, is this live? Yes, it is live. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what happened this afternoon that I didn't film live. Okay, so I think we had a couple of movements, and we'll play those for you right now. So if you think Mildenhall has suddenly gone really busy and there's lots of aircraft, it's not. It's me playing something for you to actually watch while we wait for, or to find out if that Hercules is going to actually taxi out and take off and go and do its stuff. Hello, Mr. Bird. Right, here we go. So, stay with us. Let's see what happened earlier in the day. Take it away, Mr. Bear. Here we go.
You've been tracking that. Yeah, tracking board and playing you.
No, back up.
one this time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That brings us back up to date with the aircraft that you saw around about, what was it, 15 minutes ago? That KC-135 that came in. And on those Hercules shots, if you heard that noise in the background, it wasn't me, honestly, making wind noises. It was my mate who was just down. It was down here when I was filming that. And he was on his bike. He's got these disc brakes. And we're just rolling it backwards and forwards. And of course the microphones were picking it up, so it wasn't me, honestly. I've not been on the baked beans, you know. Still got no movement from that Hercules. I'll have a look at the chat room, but it's quite possible that I will possibly adjourn for the moment, but I will be back with you as quickly as I possibly can if we get some more action. And I normally like to say that because every time I say it, something taxes out. But anyway, for the moment, so I do apologise, I'm not bringing in much at the moment. But wow, would be really great if we get some aircraft staying in the pattern as the sun starts to fade. It would look beautiful, but I'm not holding my breath. But if that does happen, I will hit the live button one more time for you a little later today. Nice one, Steve. Well, hope you enjoy that evening photographic shoot that you're going to go and do. And yeah, certainly send some across on the Facebook group, which is, of course, you know it by now. If you don't, it's called Asia World Fan Page. All sorts of sounds going on around me, and I guarantee as soon as I go offline, all the aircraft will start to come out to play. Let's move the camera around, see if we've got any action over there. I really don't like doing streams when there's nothing happening, but there is certainly sound coming from all over. And it takes me around about 15 minutes to dismantle and set up over by the van. Let's have a look, see what we're going to do. Stuart took a... You saw a hare. Nice one. Jill B. Shane Smith. Hi Jeff, he's from South Africa. Nice to see you. Thank you for putting that message in. That's cool. Yep, lots of typhoons this evening because... Why is that? Because they'll be flying until around about 1 a.m. because night flying tonight over at RAF Coningsby. Gary Crowson, he's over at Stansted. Gary Inge. So they're all talking about A10s, right? Remember, you didn't hear it from me. Chaz Gisby. Is that a rabbit or a hare? I'll bet you bottom dollar it's a hare. Do you know what? I've not seen Andy. Talking of hares, I've not seen Andy Hare for a little while. So I hope Andy's okay. David Ferguson, good evening to you. And for anybody that's new, just popping along, make sure you get those the notifications are working correctly, because it is quite possible I will go off air very, very soon. But I will be back. I'm definitely the tortoise. I tell you, they're Lily's trains pretty slow when it comes to moving about. Jill B, Stephen Billings. Right, I tell you what, I'm probably going to go offline for a little while. Okay, I will be back with you live on Airshow World, hopefully a little later this evening. Okay, but I'll guarantee if it does, if the C-130s start taxiing out, I'll because what happens is on these streams, they stay active for around about another 10 minutes. Okay, so I don't know if that will give me time enough to get over to where I want to be, but keep having a chat. You'll probably see a blue screen for a little while, but I'll try to get back to you very, very soon. Okay, so if we do go and lose this stream, look out for those notifications, and I'll probably catch you just a little bit later. Okay, so for the moment, hopefully we'll catch you if we get some more action just a little bit later. Okay, so from Stu with Asia World, we'll catch you later this evening. Thank you. Bye for now.